What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Scott Always with Chris. Hello, Chris. We did.
What's up?
Today we've got the podcast week 3 predictions. I almost said discussion there. I had to stop myself from saying that. That's embarrassing. And because of the fact that you asked me, Jack, what is this? Is this the predictions or is this the discussion? And I'm like, no, Chris. Oh, brilliant. Broadcast up. So, yeah. This is gonna go so good.
This is what happens when we stream. You get to hear how the others fail.
Yeah. How my dreams crash and burn.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I mean, just start before we even start.
We will restart it again. With the so hard. What?
Right, okay. So obviously the first talk of discussion is the past week's picks and bans and where that leaves the Met at. So last week we saw quite a lot of focus towards Carly. With Carly coming back into it, well, we always talked about being the number 1 pick, right?
Yeah.
So, last week, did that prove it, or was maybe she overrated? I can't fucking
To be honest.
She overrated. I don't know how to get apparently.
Pardon?
Mine just keeps disconnecting. Mine keeps disconnecting, so.
Well, your connection is terrible, Joe. Get better connection.
Nah. I'll still carry with the lag.
Speaking of that, I need to talk to you about it afterwards. But yeah, you say Carly overused. I'm pretty sure you and Dean were the only ones that used it.
No, Jojo used it.
Oh no, true. Jojo used it. But think about it, only 2 times.
It was against between Jaden, Aaron and Jojo. Bang Gabe.
Yeah, but all I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think she was overrated because she got 3 games, yeah? And lost 1.
And you that you think this indestructible being that can't lose, and then she lost.
Yeah, but you say the same thing with Al Kwong and you got beat again. Like, your Al Kwong got beat.
Al Kwong isn't regarded by a test site. Yes, 1v1. Obviously. The other thing about that, Chris.
True.
Kali is, without a doubt, like, bang in 1v1, so. I know. Right, what else? Where did I put the book? There it is.
Top picks and bans, Div 1, dangerous players, first and second Div.
Right, okay.
Match predictions,
Okay.
Div 1, predict
Why
standings,
are you going to the entire thing?
because you didn't find your book, so I thought I'd just say the whole thing.
I've got my book. I said I understand. Here.
This fucking Espeon is just so fucking cute.
Right. So last we saw. I don't really call it shocking. I don't think it was shocking. Last week was kind of like cut and dry. What you expected.
Yeah, pretty much.
What you expected to happen kind of happened. So, Venus Perfect Division 1. Who looked like, I'm not going to compare it to me, because that's unfair, that means me and Jim get it, but who looked like really lost?
Okay, well, I have to give it to, like, I have a choice between 2 people here. Eddie, because he's still on his motivational win streak, yeah? And Jojo for stomping Aaron. Game 2.
Yeah, personally, I agree with the first mention of Eddie there. I think Eddie is right now most dangerous. I like it's hard to go these You get what I mean? Talk about this more again, the predictions, like, I think we'll stand right now for everybody is on the table. It's hard to say a top of the pack player because the fact not had to go against me, Jojo, or Jay.
Like, I'm just gonna say this though. So far, Eddie hasn't won a single game. But then, I mean, he's won every single game. That's what I meant. But then you notice that so far, everyone else, like, discluding Luke, because right now Luke's only had me and Eddie, yeah? But that's still kind of difficult players for him, in a way. Yeah?
Well, no, I pass if you Eddie or Aaron or D. I think I said it'd be not for you, but I'd say you and Eddie would be classed before the league started. You and Eddie would be classed as the easy opponents, and D and Aaron being classed as like a not bad but not great opponent.
All I'm trying to say is, so far, Eddie has had the easiest route, technically.
I think right, that's only in slot, then we have Luke. That's why I can't for him to. He's got this week, which is just going to be interesting because this might be his first proper challenge.
What, me versus him?
Yeah, his might be his first challenge because of the fact that Aaron did give him a good set, but it was just the fact that Aaron slumped, but it didn't help. And then we didn't give him the best sets, kind of effective. Then you're playing bad smite. You're actually playing quite well. Jay didn't walk. That wasn't an easy win Jay had over here. Like, Jay won it. Actually, it was Jay trying to end the game against you.
Yeah, because usually with Jay, when he's at Titan or Phoenix, he'll usually just go for me first, and then the objectives. That's how you know he's having an easy game. Instead, he was trying to stay away from me and get rid of the towers and all of that. So it kind of prove that he saw like potential in how I was playing, or also some skill, that he was kind of scared that if he tried to go head on, he might end up losing.
And then game 2, I felt it was a close game until Jay got his Vitalis and he just ran away with him.
Yeah, I will admit this, yeah? I don't like Haste and Fatalis.
And that's pretty OP.
No, I don't mean against me. I mean using it.
Why not?
Like, with Medusa, Haste and Fatalis, yeah? I feel like it's a lot harder for me to actually hit a auto attack or ability after I've got my speed boost.
I think it's easier.
But that might be because of my sensitivity being quite high.
Probably.
Yeah, I've been playing Smite with my sensitivity like 2 notches away from like top sensitivity. Is that bad?
Oh, nice. Okay, so who's your who are you going for?
See, I'm gonna have to go Jojo for one reason.
I'm your scrim partner.
No. He's technically had more challenging opponents at the moment.
Okay. Then both Aaron, then Jeff Dean, and he had Luke.
That's what I mean, because like I would rather play against Luke and Aaron. Well, yeah, Luke and Aaron than Aaron and Dean.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with that, definitely.
Who's Jojo's next opponent? Say again. Luke.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, your mic is slightly lagging out ever so often.
agree with that. Really good statement about Eddie having the most favourable start to the league. I agree with that statement.
Yeah. Like, obviously, if Eddie had a slightly more challenging opponent than Luke, not trying to say Luke isn't challenging, it's just the fact that, no offense to Luke, but Dean, Jojo, you, Jay, you're all better than Luke.
I find this footing, you find style. Like, we all have our styles. Like Jojo play aggressively on any hunter, and he'll pull up lessons, and he'll still be aggressive. He is very aggressive. Jay is very calculated. I'm more of a, I'm gonna like play an aggressive style, but if you don't let me play it, I'll just play a very normal style. And then you've got players like Dean that kind of play like early game focus. You've got to find style. And I don't think Luke's found his style. Your mic keeps going.
Sorry about that, Jack. I was literally muting my mic checkly to see how your mic sounded through my stream.
How'd it sound?
It sounds better than what it sounds through the mic. I'm going to admit that.
Right.
Because through the mic, you sound like you're cutting out a lot. Through the stream, there's like... So, in one sentence, for the mic, it sounds like you cut out 5 times. In the stream, you only cut out twice.
Right.
That's all I was doing, guys, sorry.
Fuck my connection. No, it just actually on now the shit.
I'm curious to think, would it be easier if I called you and just put you on loudspeaker by the mic?
Probably not.
At least you wouldn't cut out.
Let me actually hear that. I want to see it. I want to hear it. If we're going to hear me on the stream.
What?
Oh, no.
You want me to turn my volume up?
No, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to hear me cut out.
You want me to turn my volume up? It really does sound better through the stream. That's how sad it is.
Okay.
I forget now you're just staring at the Umbreon.
Right.
Wait.
Right.
Yeah, no, that was a massive cutout. Oh.
Right, okay, yeah, just call me Chris, I'll speak next, I guess.
Mute your mic then, yeah?
Hello?
Hello?
Right, hello. Right then. Okay, so let's move on to Division 2's most dangerous player.
Are you watching the stream still, so you can hear yourself?
No.
Can you at least check, because I can't check with this.
Why would you... Oh wait, okay, I'll check. I can hear myself through my mic, so my headset's on the floor, like, down the side of my chair. Yeah, I can hear me.
I can hear you through the mic as well.
You can hear me. You can hear us through my headset.
Yeah. I can hear like a slight echo.
Right. Can you hear it now?
No, not as much.
Right. Okay. So let's move on to Division 2 then.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the most dangerous player out of Division 2 right now?
Are we discluding Randy or keeping him?
We're keeping him.
Okay, then Randy.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Why?
I'm going Ray.
Really?
I'm going Ray.
The only reason why I give to Randy, because he's technically won 2-0 all of his matches.
You've got to look at it from a different perspective, though, Chris, right? Randy's kind of like... He's not been clean. He's not had... Oh, yeah, I'm easily winning these games. Yes, true, he may have had two of the tougher opponents. But still, he wasn't clean in any of the sets. It wasn't a Randy stomp. It was a close set.
You counting the Ray versus Lotad match?
Yeah, Ray and Lotad were kind of people people thought were going to be contending with each other. And Ray kind of made Lotad look like a fucking amateur.
True.
But it was... I think maybe Ray played just fucking out of his mind, and maybe that's not what we're going to see week in, week out. But if Ray can find that, I think he stands a chance of being a top 2.
True.
And again, I don't think anybody's going to ever let him get his knees ever again.
True.
But we'll see what happens. Why do you say Randy?
Because the fact that he's won every game. Especially against the other person who was his biggest rival for first place.
Yeah, that's true. I think, you know how I said the gauntlet?
Yeah.
Happen, right? I think Randy's actually going to be the first person to get out of the gauntlet.
Why?
Because I think he'll beat the bottom 2 from top position. I think he's better than the bottom 2. I think he'll be the first one out. And then I think the top two division players will get out of it, and I think either Ray or Cass will get the final spot.
Okay.
And with either Lotad or Phillip being in there and maybe standing a chance.
Yeah, it just needs to decide. Because, there's one thing I noticed. So far, you remember how, Lotad's been watching how our division's been going on, yeah? No one, so far the only person to use an actual warrior against him has been Philip.
Well, to be fair, he's played Adam and Ray, 2 mid laners.
Yeah, no. That I can understand, yeah? But it's just you would have thought at least someone would have played it.
Well, he's still got to play Randy and Philip, and those 2 are the ones that would probably bring it out.
Sure.
So we'll see what those 2 try and achieve, but we don't know.
Well, Randy, I suspect, will win with anything anyway.
Not anything. He probably wouldn't be able to pull out, I don't know, Outwatch and win.
Probably.
But that wouldn't work. Right, okay, let's move on to next week's predictions, Division 1. Let me get the games up, so I know all of them off the cusp. Right, okay, where is it? Week 3, right, the first game of the week is the Battle of the Best Friends between Jay and Dean. Dean's rough start to the league continues.
Jay 2-0.
Yeah. Jay, he's not looked... Last week he didn't look strong, but probably because of the fact that he's playing a different style, I think. I think that's obvious. Jay's not playing the same as he used to.
I think it's just the fact that his actual style, yeah, works more against you and people like Eddie and Jojo, yeah?
Yeah.
Higher contenders, people that he suspects would be better, because, no offense, me, Eddie, Dean, Aaron, Luke, we're not up there with you guys at the moment.
I think Jay's calculated style, he's trying to adapt to trying to be more calculated, if you know what I mean, how... I'll look at his second kill, for example. It was flawless on the Mercury.
Yeah, his style is basically It changes depending on his opponents.
It's either going to do it, it's either going to... The calculated style, you're going to play flawlessly, you're going to have really fucking good plays, or you're going to kind of look not as good. And
yeah.
I didn't feel, at points I didn't feel Jay was playing great, but I still think he's just so much better than all of us that he's going to fucking 2-0.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you know when we first started this, right, Brandon was in control of this league, and he didn't want Michael in the league because Michael would win every game. I feel like that's what Jay's got right now.
Are you trying to be a Brand here and kick Jay out so that you can get the top position?
No, but like, you get what I mean, like, how Brandon wanted Michael to do because Brandon wanted to try and be second.
I don't think he would have been second anyway.
No, but that's what he thought at the start of it. And at the start of it, we've got to all think, we did think he'd be top 3.
True.
No, I thought he'd be 4th. But you and him both thought he'd be top 3. He'd be top 3, yeah. But, so what was I going to say? What was I going to say?
You're talking about Jay becoming like a Michael.
Yeah, Jay is kind of like an unstoppable force right now. I don't see him dropping a game now until he plays me again.
Basically.
If he does drop a game to anybody, it's Jojo or Aaron that's going to do it.
And they'll get the MVP straight for that week.
Yeah. If you take a game off of Jay, you get MVP. Pretty much how it works.
I was really hoping to get the MVP as well.
Well, everyone knows that's how it's going to work. If you take a game off Jay, you get MVP. You beat Jay 2-0. You know what? We'll just put you top of the league.
What, if we beat Jay 2-0, you're going to put us at the top of the league?
You just get to skip to the top of the league. You know what? Fuck it. You get to skip the finals of the grand tournament.
Really?
No.
Jay, let me win 2-0.
Right. Next game is Chris versus Eddie.
1-1.
Yeah, I'm going for a 1-1, but I'd say it's 51-49 in the way that Eddie has the better chance of winning 2-0.
Mainly because of him winning 2 matches, me losing to Jay.
That's not why. It's because of you are so inconsistent.
Oh, thanks.
No, you are inconsistent. Some games you'll show up, like against Luke, and game 1 especially against Jay, half of game 2, you showed up. You played really good.
Yeah.
And then there's times where you'll just shit the bed and play fucking awful.
And that's usually against Eddie or you.
Yeah, you will play or Aaron. Let's look at every game you've had against Aaron apart from the first time you played with the league. You shit the bed. You just show up and you don't play well. Like your decision making is off, your positioning is off. You can't hit an ability to save your life, and you don't use relics. Like that kind of Chris shows up sometimes, and so that's why I lean towards Eddie. Because I feel like Eddie's more consistent, but I will go for a split.
Okay.
Me versus Aaron, the battle of the scrim partners.
I reckon 2-0 you.
I'm going to go 2-0 me, but I don't think it's going to be as clean as like everyone would expect it just because of the scrim partners.
No. I don't expect it to be clean, mainly because you two are scrim partners, so Aaron should know you more than anyone else, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason why I say 2-0 is because of Aaron's slump.
No, I agree with that. Even if Aaron wasn't in a slump, I'd still say I'd win 2-0. Because of the fact that...
No, I'm gonna say this now, yeah? If Aaron wasn't in a slump, I would have been 50% 2-0, 49% split. Mainly because there has been matches where he has taken a game off you.
So where's the other 1%, Chris?
Oh, 51-49, I mean.
I was just saying, that's 99% Chris. He'll get the one. He's off rooting for Jackie Kins as well.
Yeah.
Right, okay, but, the reason I say 2-0 no matter what, but not clean thing, is because of the fact that Carly's back in the game. I'm kind of like, when I'm first pick, at least once, I'm guaranteed to get one of my top 3 gods.
Yeah. And it's the same when you're second pick.
When I'm second pick, I'm not guaranteed it, because Aaron plays one of my top 3 gods.
Oh yeah, Carly.
However, I ban Carly against him. He bans Kwong and Nem. So that means I have to play a different strategy, and I've got a strategy which I kind of want to hold, but I might have to use it.
Arachne.
Right.
I have no idea, I just took a guess.
Luke versus Jojo.
2-0 Jojo.
I'm going to go 2-0 Jojo. I think there's going to be a stomp and a close game in this set. I really think that Luke's going to give Jojo one good game. I think it's going to be game 1. And then, kind of like Aaron, like, he's going to be so, like, demotivated, like, going, oh, I played so well, but I still lost. And Jojo's still going to be on it up because he's like, oh, I won that really tough game. And he's just going to walk through him.
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually what happened against Aaron, and it's not just because...
See, I'm just going to say this. I think it might be a tiny bit different.
Okay.
See, with, like, that's... You're explaining what happened with Aaron, yeah? I think something slightly different. I think it'll be game 1 stomp, yeah? And then Luke will get, like, really annoyed at himself for playing really bad. And then he'll probably, like, slap himself in the face and say he needs to play better. So he brings out more potential in game 2. That sounds more like Luke than the other one.
I can see that. I could definitely see that. Right, looking at those standings, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about... Let's do it a bit differently. Let's talk about some of the players in it causing a bit of controversy right now. So mainly Aaron and Eddie. They're causing quite a lot of controversy because they've kind of swapped where they should be. Like what everyone thought they would be. Everyone thought Eddie would be at the bottom and Aaron would be at the top.
No.
Yes.
I presumed Aaron would be somewhat in the middle, mainly because of who his opponents were.
No, but everyone thought, like, at the start of the league, he'd split Jojo. Before Jojo beat Michael, everyone was saying Aaron would split, because we all knew the fixtures before then.
Okay, yeah.
So, and then everyone thought Aaron would beat Eddie, all the way up until the actual game itself.
Yeah.
So everyone thought Aaron would be sitting on 4 points, that'd put him in second place.
True.
Everyone thought Eddie would kind of be sitting on 1 point right now, 1 or 3 points.
I
Not
guess.
6. Not 6.
Not joint with Jay.
Yeah. I think that's going to kind of stop because the fact that even if Eddie does win this week, he has Jay next week.
So this is how it's going to happen. For the first 3 weeks, he has more of a chance to stay with Jay. And then Jay will then say, you've been near me, you've been next to me for too long. I need to say goodbye. We need to part our ways now and let me go ahead.
And that kind of like, oh my god, that's so funny.
Why?
So I'm 3 points behind Eddie, right? And Jay.
And me? No, not me. We're
Level
same.
1. Yeah. Week 3. So if I beat Aaron, I move on to 6. Say Eddie beats you, he moves on to 9.
Yeah?
Eddie versus Jay. No matter who, if one of them win, one moves on to 12, one stays on 9. I have Luke that week.
So no matter what, you're gonna come from like just about at the bottom of the league to second.
I'll either be joint second or 1 point off first.
Very true.
So,
And then if Eddie like draws with me and you beat Aaron,
then I'm 1 point behind Eddie.
Yeah.
And then still 3 points behind Jay.
Who do I have after Eddie?
You have Jojo.
Fuck.
Eddie's got Jay. So yeah, there's 3 games where there's 2 games Scrim partners playing each other next week. Eddie and Jay, and then you and Jojo.
But the difference is, so far, I think me and Aaron are the only ones that seen their scrim partners so far.
Yeah, because of the fact that Jay's still in a fucking Xbox career.
Yeah, and and the other one.
Dean's just like, I think Dean's just like, you know what, fuck it.
The sad thing is, Luke's hearing everything.
I think Dean's just like, fuck it.
By the way, Jack, I'm just gonna say this because this comment made me laugh slightly.
What?
Luke posted, or I could 2-0 Jack. That's a thought.
Good joke.
There was the JK afterwards.
Good joke.
Oh.
Look, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, biggest shock of the century, split with me, but
2-0's asking a bit much.
Like, magic doesn't exist, and you kind of need magic for the 2-0 man.
That's going a bit unfair.
No, because of the fact that I will get one of my 3 gods one of the games. Do you think that he would beat one of my top 3 gods?
If your signal's atrocious and you end up signing out for quite a lot of the time.
No. I had awful signal against fucking Jojo when I was playing Alcon, and I beat Jojo.
No, but what I mean is, if you like disconnect from the game and Luke doesn't pause.
I'll still win.
What, if he's at your title, you're like just gonna come back, he's like 10 levels ahead, and just you kill him.
I'm playing the Kwong and execute him, I patent it for like 5 minutes, I'm gonna win the game. End this story.
That's kind of weird.
Sorted. Right,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm thinking of Jojo 2-0, I think... What we want? Well, I'm still talking about predictions. So,
We're not meant to be. We asked about who's playing in the fourth week.
right, so, but, Sandy, as well as...
We're meant to be on the Division 2s now.
No, it's not the Sandy. Eddie, in particular, is a very weird topic. I still don't think you can call him a top player in this league. Until he plays an opponent where it's pure, like, close competition, and it's like a player you think would be really good. So, even if he 2-0 Dean, I still wouldn't be able to call him a top player. I'd call him like a...
Mid player.
So he'd like be like a 4th place then. I think he's a 5th place right now. Player.
So I'm guessing you put me, Aaron, and Luke underneath.
I have you right now as not the back player. I have Aaron as a middle to low player, and I have Luke as the low back player right now.
Wait, what did you say for me?
Middle to back.
Oh, so same as Aaron.
No, same as Eddie.
Oh, but you said Aaron middle.
I said middle to low.
Oh, so we're... Oh, okay, never mind.
And then I have Luke as low. The only reason I have Aaron above Luke is because I feel Aaron's given more tough games.
Maybe that's because Aaron's had harder opponents.
No. Like, he's given closer games to tougher opposition.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Aaron's had more of a difficult opponent than Luke. He's had Jojo, and he gave Jojo a good game.
I like Aaron's fixture list because of one reason. Aaron's fixture list is basically, you know what, let's get all the tough games out of the way and then we'll play Crystal Blue for the last 2 weeks.
So it's basically like I might lose all my games, but I'm destined to get 6 points at the end of this set.
No, I'm going for 4. I think he'll split with you.
Or he could just be losing every game and I can 2-0 him.
He'll split with you, and then the next time around he plays you, I think he'll 2-0 you. Just because of the fact that shit the bed Chris will show up for that set.
Or I might just bring the shit your bed Chris in the first set and then 2-0 him the next set.
But no, I know you won't bring him for that set because he'll saying like, okay, there's no pressure. By the time you have to play next time, I think you'll be hovering just above the relegation. And you'll be going, oh my god, I can't lose or I'm in relegation. And crystal shot, and you'll go to relegation.
And then I'll go down. Oh no.
It's kind of like, don't go to relegation. That's kind of what everyone needs to look at. Don't go to relegation.
Yeah, so right now the only two people that we see in relegations for now is Luke and Aaron.
Right now, I think those two are obviously going to be the ones in there, but there's only a 1 game difference between them and Dean. They need to split a game and they're level of points with Dean.
Oh shit, Dean's still on 1 point.
Yeah, they only need to win a set and they're level of points with me and you.
By the way, Jack, I'm gonna have to go in 7 minutes, so you know.
Let's look at 2 now.
Yeah.
So, Division 2, I guess Division 2's really been like, everyone thought it was going to be the Warrior there. We saw quite a lot of Warriors, like maybe a bit more Warrior play League 2, but it's disgusting because you've got obviously one of your better friends down there.
Mhm.
Can you maybe discuss some insight, maybe what Lotad's thinking of why maybe Warriors aren't seeing a lot of play down there?
Probably.
What?
I said probably.
Probably what?
7 minutes. Sorry about that. Say it again.
I asked you if maybe new being like talking to Lotad, maybe why Warriors weren't getting played as much, and you said probably.
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't really spoken to him about it. Right now, he's just kind of relieved.
Is it? I don't know, because Warriors seem to like be really effective, and suddenly down there they're not getting played when they can.
Like, I think it's like, I'm just gonna say this. Now, this is just a thought, yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think Division, like, the higher ups in Division 2, so like Randy, Cass, and Philip, Ray, yeah, all of those kind of people are thinking to themselves, Division 1 players aren't using Warriors, yeah?
Yeah, I think maybe that's another reason. Maybe they're preparing themselves to going up.
Or they're not just preparing, but they also think that playing them might be a bit boring.
Well, Randy's a solo, so I don't think Randy would find Warriors boring.
No, I mean 1v1 wise. Like, Randy might not find it boring, but I'm talking about everyone else.
I know Philip doesn't find Warriors boring.
Yeah, no, because he loves chalk.
I think Ray finds them slightly boring. I think Cass despises them beyond all end.
Mainly because he's like a Kronos lover.
Yeah, Crow, pretty shit.
And, obviously, Ray, Adam, they don't really, they're mid laners, so they're like me, really. We don't like to play Warriors. And now Aaron's a mid laner, so he's also the same.
One more thing about I want to clear the air on one thing, just so like everyone doesn't think I constantly just shit talk Luke, right? Because that is gonna. I have had a couple of messages saying, "Yo, dude, why do you constantly say that Luke's bottom at back?" I don't think Luke's a bad player, and I want to be proven wrong. Like, how many times, Chris, have I said to you, I want Luke to prove me wrong?
Many times, but you've also said that you see team player than a 1v1.
Yeah. But I always say after that, though, I want him to prove me wrong. Like, but I kind of get the sense that I don't get proven wrong a lot, so I just want to clear the air that I'm not shit-talking Luke, I'm just, like, stating what I've been able to see, but I still want to be proven wrong.
Because also, guys, just so you know, Luke is part of this team, so we see him a lot when we play. And ADC is the main role where you're meant to 1v1. And sometimes Luke tends to struggle when no one's there to help him, so, you know.
Right, okay, we're gonna quickly look at the Division 2's next week games. This is really gonna tell some of players like character. First off is Ray versus Adam. Now we've been looking at Adam, and he's been giving close games.
I still think Ray might 2-0.
I think it's gonna be a 2-0, yes, but I think it's gonna be the same fashion that Adam's just not gonna be stopped.
Yeah, I think it's more like I think this is how Adam's trying to play right now. I think Adam's just having fun. He's not trying to like utterly win. He's just trying to give the best game he can, and if he wins, he'll be happy. But if he loses, he doesn't lose any pride.
No, I think also one other thing about Adam is I think he's learning right now because of the fact that they've got 15 weeks of competition. The first 5 he can have a learning experience. He can learn how to play. He wasn't the best of players going into this. I thought he was going to stomp everyone, and he kind of came out and both had kind of went, okay, I'm not that bad.
Yeah. And then, like, after week 2, when you watch Lotad versus Ray, you think, okay, that might be why Adam played good, and then you see Adam versus Philip, and then you think, oh, never mind.
Yeah. So, the next game after that, we're going to go 2-0 Ray, right?
Yeah.
Right, Philip versus Randy. I'm going to go with 2-0 Randy, I think.
Yeah.
I
think it might be like one close game, one stomp kind of thing.
No, that's the problem with Randy, because if Randy comes out and shows his potential, it will stomp. But if Randy doesn't show up, it's going to be 2 close games.
Yeah, no, but all I'm thinking is, I don't know Randy that much, but I feel like how he wants to do it is he might play one game where he wants to see how they stand if he goes all out. And then say if he completely stomps them, he's gonna think, I'm not really motivated to go all out, but I'll still give enough to beat you.
I think that's Randy's biggest problem. He struggles to give a shit.
Yeah, basically.
And the last game is Lotad versus Cass.
See, mainly because of past scores, I'm gonna probably say 2-0 Cass, but I want to say that Lotad might bring out a 1-1 or something like that.
Can't be a 1-1, Chris.
Oh, no, yeah, 2-1.
I think it's going to be 2-1 Cass. I think it's still going to depend on what kind of Lotad shows up. If Lotad is the same Lotad that played Ray showed up, 2-0 Cass. If the Lotad that showed up and stomped Adam into the ground in game 2, you're kind of looking at a 2-1 Cass.
Yeah.
Maybe
and then if Adam...
Lotad.
Yeah, and if Adam goes a bit further than what he did against Adam, it might be 2-1 to Adam and Lotad.
Yeah, I think Lotad has a chance, but it depends what when Lotad shows up.
So basically, you could say the most I think we should do like a predictions thing in the Sunday League. Who is most similar to who?
Oh my god, we're obviously gonna say Randy's fucking like Jay or something.
Probably.
Cass is me.
Nah.
Yes, Cass is me.
I see Philip more as you. Or at least Ray.
How is Ray and Philip me?
Philip because he loves his hunters plus a few warriors, yeah? Ray because, I see you somewhat like Michael. If you want to, you can bring out the snipes, and Ray does that.
Yeah, okay, maybe. But I still see Cass in me just because of the fact that,
I don't, because...
He entered this league before Randy and everyone was because they'd all been scrubbing each other, before Lotad and Randy joined.
Yeah.
And everyone came to the consumption that Cass was the best, and Randy joined, and then Randy's like,
okay, no. The only reason why Cass is like you now is because of the story behind the league. Like, everyone expected you to be top dog, and then Jay just comes in and says, bitch, you're second.
The bitch slaps me down a second.
And then that's the same with Randy and Cass, but no, that's the only thing similar. God-wise and experience-wise, I say he's more like Aaron.
Okay. But one last topic before we go. The league standings so far in Division 2 standings, Randy on top with 6. You've got Cass, Philip, Ray, Lotad, all sitting on 3 points, and you've got Adam down on 0 points.
Wait.
This is kind of how everyone expected it to be.
Wait, everyone's on 3 points.
Huh?
Everyone's on 3.
Apart from Randy and Adam. Randy's on 6, Adam's on 0.
No, that's what I meant. Oh
Yeah,
my
everyone's on 3
God.
points. This is kind of how everyone expected it.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot more, like, mind-blowing than what I ever thought it would be. I thought it would be like a 1 point difference for, like, second. Huh?
Can I get 3 points or 0?
Oh shit! Yeah, no. True. Oh yeah.
Everybody but Adam's won a set.
Yeah, but watch Adam like just. What would you do if, like, after these 5 weeks, Adam just comes out and ends up coming first or second?
I'm gonna say this: if Adam somehow makes the gauntlet and gets out of the gauntlet into the grand tournament, I'll fucking laugh.
I thought you were gonna say you'll fucking quit Smite.
No, I might do that as well, because what the fuck?
Okay.
If Adam makes gauntlet, that means, like, everyone's gonna think Philip and Lotad don't make gauntlet.
Yeah.
Oh my fuck.
Same with Ray though, like, because Adam gets into gauntlet, yeah.
I think maybe Ray like a bit safer.
True.
I guess we'll kind of see what happens when Ray plays Adam.
Yeah, if it's close. If it's like a one stomp game, then yeah, he's safer.
Poor Adam. After Ray, he's got Randy then Cash. Poor Adam.
But do you want to know who Adam reminds me of now? And this is only because of who he's had in matches.
Who does he remind you of?
Eddie. Because he's technically had, in Division 2, the 3 easiest first.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna get the hardest.
Yeah. Kind of like how Lotad's got Randy last.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think.
Oh.
Well, anyway, guys, I think that covers everything.
Yeah, well, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Hopefully Jack's connection will be better, so you won't have to be on the phone.
Yeah, I'll probably be on the phone. I won't miss next Sunday's podcast. If the connection's bad, I'll just go on the phone.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Too bad you won't be able to record it, though. I think this is like a whole week of not recording.
Yeah, I think I need to get my connection sorted. I'll probably get it sorted when my mum and dad get back from Spain.
Well, you had Sunday off because of connection-wise, but you joined in last second. And now, yeah. So you're missing 2. You could probably just record them. Or if you want, another time I'll go connect to Scott Boys on YouTube and you can be in, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Speak to you soon. See ya.
Bye guys.